Hey, what's up everybody? It is me, Faye, or Faith, whichever you prefer to call me. I did that backwards again, and this is my mess of a room. And I haven't uploaded in a bit because I've been sick. I've been bouncing back and forth between having respiratory issues as well as coughing and having a sore throat and all this crazy shit that's been messing with me physically, but I finally had enough energy to sit down and make a video, so let's do it. So this is a very strange case about a very strange family that has gone unsolved for 11 years. Many theories exist about this case because it's just so open-ended. There's, again, no real concrete evidence that we have. So theories such as drug dealing all the way to even theories of the occult have been made about this case because, again, there's just so many unanswered questions. But nonetheless, it is a very odd case that I figured we should cover on this channel, so let's get into it. Mother Sherilyn Jameson had been accused of witchcraft. Of all things in this day and age, she was being accused of possible witchcraft. This was because that she had done lots of graffiti that resembled that of witch symbolism, I guess you could say, as well as black cats and stuff like that, and she even owned a satanic Bible. Now, Sherilyn did claim that this was mainly for shits and giggles. She didn't actually read it or anything. She purely owned it for the sake of, well, owning the satanic Bible. But as soon as her husband Bobby Jameson went to the pastor saying, hey, I think there's demons in our house, and that he had seen multiple demons within their house, those who easily believed in the supernatural held more weight to these claims. On October 8th, 2009, unfortunately, the family would disappear. There was no trail left of where they were going. Nobody knew where they had been heading or if they'd even come back. And soon an investigation was launched into the disappearance of the Jameson family. Only a few days later, however, they would find a pretty big discovery: the pickup truck that belonged to the family. In the truck, there was $32,000 worth of cash, their malnourished family dog, as well as all the wallets, phones, and the GPS belonging to the family. Now, the truck was only found a short distance away. I think it was about maybe an hour away from the family's hometown in Oklahoma. I'm going to put the hometown here because I cannot for the life of me pronounce it. But it was only found a short distance away from that town. And there actually is security footage that had been recovered showing the family in an almost dazed-like state. However, when they did find the pickup truck, there was no sign of the family or even a possible struggle that had occurred. Now, there wouldn't be any more major discoveries for the next 5 years until November 15th, 2013. On November 15, 2013, the skeletal remains of 2 adults and 1 child had been found. They were tested on and they were confirmed to be the family's remains. Now, the remains were only found less than 3 miles away from the site where the truck had been found. And again, because it had been such a long time since the family went missing in the first place, there was practically no evidence to show how the family died. So that's why it is pretty much unsolved. There's no real way to tell how the family died because, again, they had just been so decomposed to the point that they were just skeletons at this point. This has led to a plethora of different theories that I will reiterate to see what you guys think. I don't personally have a really strong theory. I lean more to one theory, but I'll explain that in the end. So I think the most popular theory about this case is that the family had been involved with drugs, and that's why there was such a large amount of cash with them. That's why they just suddenly skipped town, because maybe they got into some trouble, or they were going to pick up drugs, or, something went wrong, and hence why they were going, or they had such large amounts of cash. But then people also speculate then, why did they bring their daughter with them? Why would you bring your dog with you in that case, unless they were, again, just skipping town because something wrong had happened, but they didn't bring enough with them to completely just skip town. So there was just kind of an uneasy, but I think that's probably the most well-known theory in this case. Another theory that is, I think, less likely is that the family all committed a group suicide. Because, again, there were theories that the parents were mentally unstable, especially when it came to Sherilyn. So that was another theory, but I personally don't think there's enough evidence to support that. I just don't think it makes much sense. Another theory is that, of course, witches did this, or a cult did this, that Sherilyn had been involved in some dark supernatural shit, and that led to the family's whole death as well a whole. Now, I personally do not subscribe to this theory. I think it's a little ridiculous, a little out there. I don't think her kind of quirky, weird behaviors really add up to her being a full-blown cult follower. Now, the theory I more subscribe to is the one that, well, they were probably involved in some drugs. I would not put it past it with the behaviors that have been told. It makes more sense to me logically to think maybe that's why they were seeing all these demons and all that, because they were probably high off their asses. Now, I don't want to disrespect a family. The injustice is injustice. There is no real way, again, to get justice, though, because we don't even have a classification on what the death was or what the cause was. And again, I'm not gonna sit here and act like I knew the family. These are just my speculations as an outsider, how it seems, how it feels to me. But that's pretty much all I have for you guys. Unfortunately, this was also a short case, so I didn't get balls deep into it, but hopefully I can get another true crime video and case done by Monday, because I think I owe you guys at least more true crime. That all being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you are interested, please check out my Teespring. We have the Women's Month designs out now. 100% of the profits will be going to the women's shelters to help women escaping domestic abuse situations. The designs are here. They go from anything from stickers, mugs, shirts, beach towels even. I hope you're interested and you check it out, because again, 100% of those profits will be going to the women's shelter. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. That would make my day. If you have any thoughts on this case or any other cases you suggest me cover, please leave them in the comments down below. And if you like my content, go ahead and subscribe, because that would be awesome. And as always, let's try and make the world just a little less shittier. I'll see you all next time.